Champions!
What a move by Howie Roseman! Whoa!
What was that? He had no time for one more play.
He had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
The brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
only Cowboys game.
You
The brother
literally.
screwed us. The brother screwed us. He had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks.
Yo, by the way, Kid Dingbat here, and welcome to Philly 500's live stream of free agency. What is happening, everybody? What is going on? What a crazy free agency period this has been. What is happening, everybody? How are you? I see we got a lot of people in here already. Thank you guys so much for joining me for lunchtime. Jalen, what's going on? Jeff, Eagles Nation, Aaron Sharp, JJ Rock Philly, what's going on? Eagles Nation 12, Bernard, Matt, Anthony, a lot of people in here. Thank you. Yacht, what's going on? Oh, here we're going to talk about Penny. Here we go. Duncan Wright, E-Rock, what's going on? GG Meta, what is happening? What is going on, everybody? Trying to catch up. Anthony, Q-Ball, Lonely, Paul, SMD, Eagles, let's read the booth. What is happening? Philly 500 was trying to calculate the calculations of my intro. I couldn't find my dang intro. But we are here to discuss Eagles. And to get started, we gotta go to work. All right. Now we're ready to go. Now we can think. What is happening, everybody? Whose birthday is it today? CJGJ. Yes. The big shoe that still got to drop is one CJ Gardner-Johnson. Can you imagine if the Eagles actually get and sign CJ Gardner-Johnson, which I'm expecting? I cannot believe they're going to have this secondary intact. Who would have thought it? You know? Frank, what's going on, man? He says Mark Holmes slept with Cowboys last night. He probably did. I saw that he did a video of me last night trying to troll me, but there was nothing to troll. We got Slay back. What's up, Texas boy? He goes, watch the Eagles go after Zeke. I don't want Zeke. If they went after Zeke, I wouldn't be happy. I don't think they need Zeke. I think you need to address running back in the draft. I don't think you need a veteran running back. Bullet, what's going on, man? How are you? Alex, what's up? Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up. Marcus, what's going on? He goes, no one wants Zeke. Zeke stinks. Oh, he doesn't stink, but he's shot. I don't want him. We don't need a Zeke. We need a Jamar Gibbs, a Bijan Robinson. Draft 5. That's all I'm gonna say. Draft 5. Yeah, I'm all about Bijan Robinson myself, my friend. I've been trying to work out trade scenarios to get up and get him. You know. Chaos the Filthy, man. What's going on, man? Thank you for the super chat. He goes, what's up, my guy 500? Shout out my daughter, Zoe Lynn, for me. Shout out to you, Zoe Lynn. Shout out to you, and thank you for watching this beautiful man. Thank you. Pinky up when you drink. Thank you so much. Yeah, CJ. So I assume you guys, and I've got a video coming out on this later, but I assume you guys saw that CJ Gardner-Johnson tweeted something earlier. He said the disrespect real. It was so disrespectful that he took out the is. The disrespect is real. What is going on? Obviously, it doesn't sound like CJ Gardner-Johnson is getting the money he might want to sign. And to me, that may benefit the Eagles, because if he feels like he's not getting what he's worth, you know what players do in that situation? They go and they do prove it deals, right? They'll do a 1-year deal to prove their worth. And if you're going to do that, then chances are he's coming back to Philly. I want CJ Gardner back. Pinky up is right. It is right. We got 473 mother humpers in here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate it. Eric says we need a south to north runner. Penny Gainwell Scott, the three-headed monster. It's not enough for me. It's not enough. I need another back. I need one more. Gavin says, I 100% agree with you, Philly, when you say that you think the Eagles will draft a running back first 2 rounds. 2, 3. Yeah, I definitely think that's going to happen. You know, and we'll see. Chase Brown would be great for us to use pick 10 and 30 for defense. It's going to be interesting, man. The draft is going to be a lot of debate on the draft as we get into it. But to me right now, CJ Gardner-Johnson's priority. He's the key. If the Eagles sign CJ Gardner-Johnson, then to me it was the perfect free agency period. I ain't worried about other players on other teams. I want my own guys. You know, it's so unfair to make millions to play with a body green covering eyes. I don't know. What's the cover eyes part? Without CJ Slate and Bradbury exposed, I don't know if they're exposed. They're pretty good cornerbacks. I don't know what you mean by exposed, but I mean, dude, when you have CJ Gardner-Johnson to go with those guys, I mean, geez, it's important. Yo, Philly, if we get CJ Gardner-Johnson back with our defense, do you think we go offense with our 10th or trade back? I think a lot of people think we're trading back. I do not think the Eagles are trading back. I think they go defense at 10 still. I think defensive line is probably the most likely scenario. But I also will say this. I don't think that if they get CJ back, that means they're not going defensive back or corner or defensive line or offense. Like, I think they could go anywhere. Nothing that they've done, in my opinion, is going to determine whether they draft a position. The Eagles can't afford to just draft by position. You got to draft the most talented player. You know, my question is, what's up with Jalen Carter? Because Jalen Carter looks like he might drop to 10, 9 or 10. And if he's at 10, I would normally say, yeah, take him. But should we be concerned about his pro day? The Eagles got to figure out what's up with him. They got to do their due diligence. Because he would be the perfect fit. Let's say you get CJ back, you have Darius Slay, you have Bradbury. Now, in order to replace Hargrave, you get to replace it with Jalen Carter. You can't ask for anything better. But he's got to be right, man. You know, he's got to be ready to go. Go Bird 6 says Broncos or Eagles, and you know where he's rather be. Yeah, of course he should rather be with the Eagles. Joseph says we need CJ. I think. I mean, it's not a game breaker. It's not a breaker, but it would be great. Texas Boy says Bijan is not going to the Eagles. You all not getting him only at 10. You all not stupid to draft the running back at that spot. Who said anything about 10? I've never said draft. Well, I said I would think about, but I'm not talking about drafting him at 10. Why would I draft him at 10? I got another first-round pick. I'm drafting him, you know, when you Cowboys are sitting there and you're at 26 and you think you're about to get him, I'm going to trade up with Jacksonville and I'm going to steal him. I wouldn't take him at 10. I don't need to. JM says 500 is Hurts the only elite quarterback left in the NFC. We could be looking at LeBron in the East type of situation. I think we are. I think we are looking at that type of situation. Maybe not to that extent, but I don't think there's that very, very many good teams in the NFC. Who's the best quarterback in the NFC conference? It's got to be Jalen Hurts, right? He's got to be the best quarterback in the NFC. Has to be. Cody says, I heard teams think the draft is deep for safeties this year. That's why CJ may not be getting big money so far. It might not be. And what happens? Maybe he says, you know what? Forget it. I'll do a one-year deal and prove it. Then he's definitely coming back to the Eagles. Trey Sermon getting playing time this season. That is That is impossible for me to say. I have no idea. If history tells us one thing, then no. Yes, definitely hit that like button. Definitely. We got 112 likes. We got 636 mother humpers in here. Hit that like button. Make sure you hit. Let's get the 400 likes. Let's live large. If you like the channel, you like the content, hit the like, subscribe. If you hate me and you hate my face and you just want to troll, hit that like and subscribe. Either way, subscribe. Yeah, we have 2 first-round picks. Absolutely. Joe Eagle says, why would Denver want CJ when they already have Simmons at free safety? I think it's one of those things where, Peyton coached him in New Orleans, so he probably wants to put him back at nickel. Bro, we can get Chase Brown in the lay rounds, total sleeper, use him for special teams returning, and running back dude is swift, quick, and great cuts. Check him out, bro. I'll definitely check him out, but why not both? I mean, I'm all about having an offense so good that teams can't keep up with you. Our backup quarterback right now is Philly 500. Really, we don't have one yet. We got to get one. There was a lot of talk about Jacoby Brissett coming to Philly because Sirianni liked him, but he signed with Washington. I would like Mariota, but I don't know if he would be priced too high. With most key players coming back, it makes it easier for the Eagles to simply draft the best player available. Yeah, I'm a big believer that in most cases, I mean, there are exceptions to the rule that in the first round, you should try to do that all the time. It's like teams back in the day not taking Randy Moss because, he was falling, but they also had other positions. Just don't do it. Take the best player available. I think that'll be probably a defensive lineman, a cornerback, Philip, thank you, man. Shout out to Philip. Thank you for subscribing. Eagles will draft a running back to help preserve Hurts. I mean, I don't know. I listen to Howie. I've watched Howie in the past years where he does things differently that nobody expects you to do, that everybody says you should never do. I've watched him do those things, and I know it's not the school of thought in the NFL is you don't really want to take a running back in the first round. You don't really want to do that, and you don't want to give them second contracts. But I see it as the same thing. Like, if you really don't want to pay a second contract to a running back, then why not get a great running back early in the draft so you don't have to pick one or worry about it for 5 years? Gibbs would be perfect. I love Gibbs. I love Gibbs. I like Robinson more, but Gibbs would be perfect. If you sit there at 30 and take him, I have no problem with it. I think they need another running back. I mean, Rashad Penny, when he plays, he's good, but he doesn't play a lot. And then he's on a 1-year deal. I think Scott's on a 1-year deal. When's Gainwell's contract run out? It's got to be coming up. So get another running back in here. Listen, the last time we took a running back, it was in the second round. It was Miles. And then people tell me, well, the Eagles don't draft a running back early. Well, they draft Miles. And that was pretty good. Duncan Wright, a member for 6 months of Dingbat Nation. Shout out to you, man. He says, hey, Philly, what's going on, man? How are you? I will be streaming tomorrow, by the way, also, and then probably Saturday as well. And then I'm trying to work some things at work to maybe open up a little space every day where, we stream, this time of day 3-4 times a week. So we got a lot of things going on. We need to improve special teams after we. Oh, yeah, I agree. Von Sean Taylor, I agree with you. Totally agree. Stone says, yeah, I don't think it was a good deal signing Fletcher to a 1-year deal. 1 year, $10 million. I appreciate his efforts throughout his time in Philly, but we could that money on getting younger. I think a lot of it has to do maybe with the fact that, you kind of got to see where Jordan Davis is going to be at. You got to get him some help. I don't mind it. I don't mind it because it's 1 year. If it was multi-year deal, I would agree with you. But I think we'll survive. There is an elite quarterback in the NFC, my guy. No, except for Jalen Hurts. Well, we'll say, to me, an elite quarterback is a guy that does the same thing for at least a minimum of 3 to 4 years. So Hurts is on his way, but I agree. Matt says 500. CJ's market isn't what they thought it would be. I expect a 1 or 2 year deal where he builds his value as a safety. That I totally can see. And here's the thing: if you're going to want to do that, and you're going to want to take a 1 year deal somewhere, the place you want to go is Philly. You've been there, the players around you, and you want to have 2 cornerbacks like they have. It's the perfect situation for him to come back. Miles Jack got released by Steelers. I heard that. I don't know. I'd have to take a look. I really don't know what he did last year. Why did he get released? My feeling with the linebacker is, of course, we need to fix it. We know the Eagles don't like value linebackers to the point where most likely they won't draft one early. But there will be plenty of time to find a linebacker before the season. I'm not worried about the linebacking position. But if they can reach out, and find somebody, I'm all for it. AJ always open says, I prefer Gibbs in my opinion. Fair enough. I have no issue. If you prefer Gibbs over Robinson, that's fine. It's the thought that counts. It's like the thought of, we need to upgrade that running back. That counts. So I don't disagree. If Carter falls to 10, we're drafting him. If not, it's going to be Witherspoon. I could totally see that. But the thing with Carter is you come into your pro day and you're 9 pounds heavier. You can't even finish the drills because you're out of breath. Like, that's some Philly 500 stuff. You got to be in shape for your pro day. Like, is this the effects of what happened to him when he got arrested? Is this the lingering effects of that? Or is it that he doesn't take his job serious? The Eagles have to find out what's going on. If everything checks out, then you draft him. Paul says, I don't want to hear anyone saying anyone else is CJ, then Hurts. Yeah, I feel like that too. I feel like we can't really get started till we get CJ back. Carlos Davis super chat. He goes, say we sign Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. We have our secondary. Are you opposed to drafting a top linebacker if he's the best available at 10? And would you keep 31 trade back? I am not opposed to it at all. I'm not opposed to drafting a linebacker top 10. I just don't know if they will do it. But if he's the best player available, what are these military planes? Big military helicopter going by. A lot of weird stuff going on, but I can't talk about that. As far as trading back my 31 or 30th pick, yeah, I'm open to it. But I don't want to trade 10. No, I don't want to trade 10. If anything, I'll trade up from 10. But otherwise, I'm sitting pretty at 10 because somebody's going to fall to you. Kuzo says, salute, bro, and CJ and Wagner, please. Yeah, Wagner would be great. We got Maddox, Slay, and Bradbury, and CJ, number 1 secondary. Absolutely. CJ doesn't want to be in Philly. He doesn't care about your city. He wants money. Get that through your skull. Well, you act like we don't have money. We can't pay him. Our money ain't green. It's not green. It don't smell. You know what I mean? Don't have Benjamin Franklin on it. What are you talking about? The Eagles and Howie Roseman, if he showed you one thing over the last few days, they can find a way to get the guys the money. Did you get that through your skull? Is it a kabish? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? You act like the Eagles don't got any money. Like they've already signed Bradbury, Slay. Well, Slay's gonna get restructured. They make it work. Kabish? You're definitely concerned about what? About Carter? Carter's a bust. I just don't know what's going on, man. That's, like, to come into your pro day and be like, man, what happened from the combine? I know you got arrested and stuff, but what happened from that point to the pro day? I mean, that's bad. Something's going on with that kid, and we got to figure out what it is. Barack says, Jalen Carter, more red flags than just pro day. Maybe. I mean, maybe. Is he having, like, PTSD from the accident and losing his friend? Like, the Eagles got to do their due diligence. But I'll tell you what, I like Elijah Cansey a lot. Like, to the point where I would draft him. Bill says, at 10, a lot depends on whether they traded down a few spots. I don't think the Eagles are a trade down at 10. Not concerned about his pro day. I don't know about players in shorts. It's not the shorts and stuff that I'm worried about. It's the fact that he was unprepared. Like, to come into that biggest pro day in your life, really. I mean, you have a chance to go really, really high in the draft, and you had just gone through everything off the field where you're arrested, right? The one thing that he can't afford to do is come in and not be prepared. That's what concerns me. The short thing, I totally get what you're saying. I think CJ resigns for 1 or 2 year deal. I think you're right. Sean says, Bajan will be gone before 20. Clown Boy's dreaming. Yeah, he's going to go 15 to the Eagles. The Crazy Philly Fan 21, what's up, man? He says, crazy how it looks like we could get CJ back along with Slay and Bradbury. And just before free agency, I thought we were just hoping we could maybe keep 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, it's crazy, but that's what Howie Roseman does. That is Howie vision. The good part of it. I thought Kelsey, Graham, and then I thought CJ. I didn't think anybody else would stay. We are definitely taking cornerback with our best first rounder, then go O-line with our 30th. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. I mean, the Eagles could go so many different ways in the first round. My guess, if I had to guess, I think that, once you get CJ back, I think defensive line is, I'm telling you, I close my eyes, I see Elijah Cansey up there with an Eagles jersey on a 10. I'm just saying. Bajan. Yes, draft 7. 5. Draft 5. He's number 5, right? I want Bijan Robinson. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fully in on it. I'm fully committed. What I don't understand is why the Cowboys want him. The Cowboys just franchise tagged Pollard. Now they want to go waste a first round pick on a running back. Don't they need receiving help? He got 12 months of probation on those misdemeanors. That's nothing. Did he keep his license? Speaking of license, I hate my picture on my license. Like, I had to change my license a while ago, and they took a picture. Dude, I hate it. I look like one of those big fat guys from Breaking Bad, one of the drug cartel guys sitting by the pool. That's what I look like. I hate it. It looks so bad. Don't even look like me. When I was going through the airport, TSA lady looked at it. She started laughing. She goes, I don't even look like you. So I know. I look like Denzel Washington. Dad says the biggest knock on Carter has been his character, and he takes plays off. Now we know why. Yeah, that's not good. It's not good. But Elijah Cansey don't. You think he'll want to join? I think it's possible. It's possible. Philly Wyatt, what's up? Why, Wyatt, I am rolling. Morgan, Virgil, Doc. Why, Johnny, I forgot you were there. You may go now. Just leave that shotgun. See, I could do the whole Tombstone movie by heart. Don't post that. What did he post? What did he post? What did he post? He could talk his shit. That's all right. I don't know what he said, though. Rawson Found. I like that name. Member for 9 months at Dingbat Nation. Shout out to you. He said Slay is burning little Sills on Twitter. Really? Slay is after Sills? Why? What happened? Philly Philly Podcast. What up, my guy? What's up with you? How are you? Beautiful draft coverage, by the way. Beautiful combine coverage. I will watch all day long. You were fantastic. Joe Castro, fantastic. If you guys haven't, go sub this man up right now. Soon you're gonna see him on like ESPN. He is the man, and he is the genius behind the Philly Shakedown podcast intro. But drop your link in the link. Drop your link in the link. Drop your link in the comment section, and everybody sub him up. Keep protecting Hurts. Yeah, you got to protect him. CJ wants money, no loyalty. Understand that, bud? Understand. Do you understand the Eagles got money too? The Eagles are an NFL franchise, right? I don't know what's in CJ's heart, but 2 days ago we would have said the same thing about Bradbury. Bradbury is going to win the money, and Bradbury came back. So you never know. You never know. But this idea that the Eagles can't pay him and can't figure a way to make it work is ridiculous. Joey Shakes. Shout out to Joey Shakes. Still has not watched something about Mary. What's up with that? He says, go get CJ Gardner-Johnson. There you go. Let Howie cook. Shakedown Saturday. Can't wait. Shout out to Joey Shakes. Pick you up when you drink. I sent Joey a trade proposal today. I'll give it to you guys. I was thinking about what it would cost to get to 15 from 30. So I say your 30th pick overall, a second-round pick next year, and Quez Watkins. Boom. I'm at 15. I draft Bijan Robinson. We'll see what the Eagles do. Agreed. Eagle fans are talking about, I don't know who. I think you make that up. I think you take like half truths. I've not heard one Eagle fan talk about that. I'm not talking about that. I want a defensive player at 10. I think you could get I think you get potential instant starter at 10. I think like Kalijah Kansas is going to be at 10. Somebody like that. Maybe Witherspoon, maybe Gonzalez, maybe Carter. Hurts the only quarterback in NFC. Absolutely. I'm so smooth. Says 500. You should upload more YouTube shorts. I'm trying to work on that. Problem is I can't figure out how to edit those things. It takes forever. And then like I did one short, it was the UFO one. It got like 46,000 views, and I think I made 9 cents on it. It was like, and it took, that one didn't take a lot of work, but some of the other ones are harder for me to edit than whatchamacallit. But I will be doing it at some point. I'm thinking of hiring somebody. Like, yeah, I'm serious. I'm thinking of getting somebody, like just hiring somebody that can make like 2-3 shorts for me a day based off of like live streams or videos and stuff that I do. My own stuff, though. Ayo, David Super Chat. He goes, though it's too early, if they took BJ at 10, I wouldn't be mad. I prefer to trade up and get him or back to get Gibbs. But again, won't be mad at 10. Well, if you think in terms of him being a top 5 talent in the draft, then I get it too. I think you could do both, though. I really do. I think you could take advantage of the fact that teams don't really like to take running backs that high. That presents a perfect scenario for Howie Roseman. So I think you take advantage of it and you get him. I think there's a real chance that's going to happen because everybody says it's not. And thank you for Super Chat. CGI is immature baby. Let him leave. What do you mean immature? About what? Steven says 500. I'm worried about Jalen Carter's decision making and work ethic. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair, Steven. To come into the pro day the way he did and disappoint so many people, and so many scouts. I think that's concerning. We just got to find out what's going on. Like, maybe he's got like depression or PTSD or something from the whole incident with the car. So we got to figure it out. The Eagles got to figure it out. Bengals may try to get Bijan since Mixon's gone. Agreed, they might. But the Eagles got 2 first-round picks. That's the thing. I just think it's funny. Cowboy fans got to tell me, why are they all obsessed with drafting Bijan Robinson? I don't get it. Mr. International says, yes, Hurts is the best in the NFC. Absolutely. Who would you have the second best? So if Hurts is number 1 in the NFC conference, who would be your second best quarterback? I have to think about that because Rodgers is gone. Brady is gone. Who is it? Maybe Dak? I don't think Dak is. Stafford, maybe, if he's healthy. Field is, I think Chicago is a team to watch out for. Chicago's going to win the division. Clowney, I think he's available, right? Clowney's always a free agent. Who's got the best defense? I would say the Niners. Probably the Niners. I would put the Eagles' defense over Dallas's defense, though. I think the Eagles' defense is better. I think they have a better secondary, especially if they get CJ back. And the Eagles get more sacks. Where the Eagles are weaker is at linebacker. But remember, even losing Hargrave, the Eagles still have 3 guys with double-digit sacks. I think CJ Gardner-Johnson comes back on a 1-year deal with the Eagles. That's my guess. Kevin says, it says it down to Witherspoon or Cansey at 10-5. Who are you taking? I'm taking Cansey. And I like Witherspoon. He's my favorite corner as of right now. But I gotta take Kalijah Cansey. I think he's an absolute stud. And I think that he's the perfect complement to Jordan Davis. So I would go Cansey. And that's a hard decision, but I would go Cansey. What would you do? Dawkins, the guy says, CJ's good's gone. He's mad. We lowballed him. How do you know he's mad that the Eagles lowballed him? Out of that tweet, I did not take that he was specifically talking about the Eagles. He was probably talking about, in general, that teams aren't giving him that much money. I don't think it was meant at the Eagles, unless something else was tweeted. Cyan says, David Super Chat goes, Dean had a ship pro day, Carter's an Eagle at 10. He might be, but it's not the bad pro day in itself. It's the bad pro day with coming off of what happened at the combine and off the field. That's what we got to figure out. But otherwise, if he's there at 10 and everything's cleared, yeah, definitely. 1 year, 10 sounds right for something like that. Yeah. CJ's going to come back. I really think so. Is Hill, I don't know how to say your name, but thank you for Super Chat, my man. Shout out to you. And he says, if we find a great kickoff and or punt returner, we would be, we really need one. Cody says, Hurts is clearly the best quarterback in the NFC. With resigning most of the guys, why can't we run it back? We can. We definitely can. I think the NFC is wide open. And now the fact that you got as many guys back as you got, to me, the Eagles are ready to go. Just got to tweak some things a little bit. There are 2 places that I think the Eagles have gotten worse this offseason. As of right now, it's early. It's still early, right? But I still think that there's a hole at linebacker. And I don't think that their running backs are as good. Mr. International, what's going on, my man? We got 873 people, by the way, in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. I might have to take a phone call in a minute. Technically, I'm still working, so it's like a long lunch. So I can't not answer the phones or make calls if I have to. But thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't hit that like, make sure you subscribe. We will be streaming tomorrow and Saturday as well. And then me and Joey will be doing a shakedown on Saturday night. And then hopefully we'll have more news. So the thing with Trey Sermon is I don't think they like him. I mean, I don't know. Dude, that's hey, Philly Nation, are you staying or are you like typing and then like leaving and then coming back? Because I've answered that like literally 3 times. My day is going good. Going good. Bengals just spent all their money on Orlando Brown. Yeah, I think it's what I was reading earlier today is Bengals Eagles. Tracy Hill Divers Super Chat. Jalen Carter. I would have to take Carter. If everything checks out with him, I would have to go Carter. I would go Carter over Bijan. Bijan, I'm gonna get 15. I'm trading up to 15. I've already decided 15. And if he falls into 20, then 24. I'm already looking at who I'm gonna trade with. Dallas needs a quarterback with their first round pick. Dallas also needs weapons. Like they still need offense. They need a wide receiver. I saw that the who did I forget who the Giants signed. Who did the Giants sign again today? They signed a receiver to a 1-year deal. Big Blue making moves. Little moves. If one of the top 4 quarterbacks falls to us at 10, someone will offer a haul for 2023 pick, trade back, or teams will trade up to 30 for Hooker, my favorite quarterback in class. I think you're right. But here's what I think is going to happen. This is just a guess. Wait, hold on. Let me get this. Gio, dude, remember for 10 months with Dingbat Nation, man. Shout out to you. Thank you for support. He goes, we need CJ back. I agree. We need him back. I think that somebody trades with Arizona. I think somebody's going to want to jump the Colts, and they're going to come up, and they're going to try to trade with the Cardinals. So I think you're going to see 4 quarterbacks go in a row. Tracy Hill says, I don't think we will draft a running back. People think I'm stupid for saying Sermon is going to get playing time, but we'll see. I will not say anybody's stupid for having an opinion. I mean, if you have an opinion and it's your opinion and you made that opinion yourself and you thought about something, I'm all for it. You can have whatever you want. I respect it. I find it curious, though, that, like, the whole Sermon situation. Now, maybe they want to use him next year. I don't know. But why did he get 1 carry? He looked really good, and then we didn't see him the rest of the year. It was kind of weird, no? But I will say this. Sermon's, I think, 5'11", 215. What's his face? Penny is 5'11", 220. I think the Eagles, under the new coaching staff, they're looking for bigger backs. Bijan Robinson, 6 foot, 220. Just throwing it out there. Eric said, textbook, you aren't getting Hopkins regardless. Oh, is that what they want now? Colts will draft their quarterback 100. Washington going to go all in for Lamar. You really think they're going to go for Lamar? See, if Washington got Lamar Jackson, that would be a problem. That they would instantly be the second best team in the division. Instantly. They would be tough. That would be a problem. I can't see Baltimore getting rid of him. I mean, I just can't do it. But it's possible. And if I'm Baltimore and I'm going to trade him out of conference. Yeah, it could happen. JMB, David Super Chat. He goes, Hurts, Goddard, AJ, Devontae, O-line, Reddick, Sweat. Brandon Graham, Bradbury, Slay. People think we won't be as potent this year. We own the division. Yeah, I think everybody was expecting us to lose everybody else. Like, I think that we were all thinking, or a lot of people were thinking, we're not going to get anybody back. I sure didn't think Bradbury was coming back. I sure didn't think Fletcher Cox was coming back. I sure didn't think that this thing with Darius Slay was going to work out the way it did. So, yeah, it's great. I think the Eagles, right now, the Eagles are back. CJ Gardner-Johnson puts us over the top. we once again the Super Bowl team. Isaiah, he says, hey, Philly, love you, baby. I love you too, man. Shout out to you. Dak regress, Scott. I like it. Merck says, imagine Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Smith, Penny, if he stays healthy, and our O-line. It would be scary on offense. It would be very scary. It's very scary. Now take that running back and make it Bijan Robinson. Or how about Penny and Jamar Gibbs? Like, imagine if you had that kind of running backs that you could be putting out there, man. It's scary. Miles went to the Carolina Panthers. See, I think the thing with Miles, like everybody says the Eagles will not sign running backs. They don't like running backs. But they did give Shady McCoy a big contract. Remember, they gave him a monster contract. They gave Westbrook a contract. I don't think Miles fits the style of running back this coaching staff wants. I think they want Bijan Robinson size. What's up, Hotshot Slayer? Definitely need a returner. But I feel like you could get a returner in the draft. No? Adam says, I keep seeing us in Mox game wide receiver 10. Can't remember his name. I can't see a receiver at 10. No. I see defensive line or corner. I think those are probably at 10. At 10. I see something. I see running back at 30. Mary says, I don't Gibbs is going at 30. It's too many teams that want a running back. He's literally the second best back. Y'all don't think the Cowboys or Bills draft. I don't think they'll draft him in the first round. I think most of those teams won't draft him in the first round. I only think one running back's going in the first round, and that's mid to late first round. So I don't think he will, but you never know. Teams don't want to, that's the trend right now. That's what's in. Don't take a running back early. That's what teams don't do. They don't want to do it. Yeah, Pound Draft 5. Hope you are well, Philly. Digital Print House, my man. Shout out to you. Yes, and I was talking like hat, like a flat top hat like that. That's what I'm talking about. We'll talk, but I got ideas, man. I got ideas for this. We CJ, it will be beautiful masterpiece all season. Then we can really look forward to the draft on cruise control. Agreed. Fletcher Cox was I think it depends. I mean, if Fletcher Cox comes out and produces, then yeah, it will. He was. I think if Cox gives you pause, I say 6 sacks next year, it's probably worth it. Cody says, Philly, what's up with your guys still saying we miss the playoffs? I don't know how he's saying we're missing play. I've said this before. I think he trolls. I think he's a ball buster, and he's going to bust your balls, and he knows that everybody's going to get all up in arms, and he loves it. I think that's what it is. I don't see how he can really believe that we're not going to make the playoffs. Chat is flying. We got 870 people in here. If you're new to the channel, hit that like. Make sure you guys subscribe. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let me see here. I love you too. Dallas Cowboy for you. He says, why are you all hating on Dak? What should we do? Love him? We're Eagle fans. I mean, we expect. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith made Jalen Hurts look like a real quarterback. And so you're saying CeeDee Lamb couldn't do that. I get it. Coyote Kills, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, backup quarterback Colin Kaepernick. Definitely a cheap option. I love your show, Philly. Thanks. Thank you. I think, for me, it's like, I just think he's been out of football too long at this point. How long has he been out? Like 4 years? It's just kind of too long. Pause. You don't see Carter falling, to 10? I don't know. I think with all that stuff going on, I think you're gonna have 4 quarterbacks go. So I think 4 quarterbacks go early. Hey, he might not. It'll be interesting. Bring back Darby. I do not want Darby. No. Let's see. Dad says, after yesterday, Carter is definitely falling. How far though? That's the question. I mean, because listen, if you got Jalen Carter and you know everything cleared out, you know everything was clear. They figured out what was going on, and he's good to go. Like talent wise, I don't know how you can get much better than him to replace losing Javon Hargrave. So I mean, you kind of got to take him, no? CJ says, I like CJ, and I want him back. Dude is a ball hawk and a baller. Crazy thing is he was graded in the late 40s among safeties. That's why he's not getting top dollar. Is this really the real CJ? I think CJ Gardner-Johnson's here, and he's just explaining us what's going on. And you're probably right, but I don't know how anybody could grade him that low as safety. That's unfair. I think CJ Gardner-Johnson, CJ. I think that the one thing he should do is he should go back to Philly. He should go back to Philly right away because you have Slay and Bradbury, and if he just goes and proves it one more year, he's going to make bank. So I think CJ should go back to Philly. You know what I mean, CJ? You know what I'm saying, CJ? No news on CJ. No. Let me see here. El Cap, the David Super Chat, he goes, if he falls, Carter could be a good fit because his former teammates will help him get right, Nakobe and Davis. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just about is he okay? Is everything okay? But the guy's talented. My gosh. Frank says, I want to subscribe to one of your packages. Pause. That's a pause. Can you please explain the difference on each one and benefits? Thanks, Philly. Yeah, so Dingbat Nation is the basic one. That's one video a week. I do every Friday. Then the next step up is Dingbat Superfans. They get 2 extra videos a month. So just them and everybody up above them have. And then the next one, I believe, is Tinfoil Dingbats and Double Moonwalkers. They're basically the same thing. It's just that Double Moonwalkers, there are certain people that did not want what was in the Tinfoil Dingbats. Tinfoil Dingbats is conspiracy stuff. As much as I can. They deleted a bunch of my conspiracy videos that I had on there, and it's very censored. So it's kind of hard to talk about some of the things I want. I'm looking at alternates now, but that's basically a conspiracy for conspiracy people. And then Throne Room is those who just want to support me and throw a few extra bucks my way, and we do like a Zoom meeting and stuff like that. Although I owe them like 2 or 3 of them, but that's about it, really. Carter stock went down. Absolutely. Let's see. We don't need 2 out-of-shape defensive tackles. Well, what makes you think that Jordan Davis is going to be out of shape next year? I'm assuming he's going to be in shape. Jalen Carter, that's a talented duo, you know. But if you don't want Jalen Carter, go Kalijah Kancey. I think Kalijah Kancey's a real player. Creed 76 said, Philly, I'm getting over losing Miles Sanders. I seen the kid play at Penn State. I was hurt. Yeah, it hurt me a little bit last night too. I really liked Miles. I liked Miles coming out of college. I was so excited when we drafted him. It just felt like they just never utilized him right or enough. And it does suck. And I hope he's successful with Carolina, just not when they play us, you know. Carter's biggest complaint is he takes plays off. We know why. Yeah, now we know why. You know, there's always a bunch of guys that it's like, this guy takes plays off, he takes plays off. And then they get to the NFL and they don't take any plays off. So, Living approximately else Air Force, hearing all kinds of aircraft. Yeah, I bet things are getting ramped up right now. Let's see here. I heard Minshew might go. The Colts are interested in Minshew. Duncan Wright, David Supercheckers. What do you think of Michael Irvin? Well, he's a Dallas Cowboy. But if you're talking about specifically that situation that just happened, I don't know all the details. I haven't followed super closely, but from what I saw, it sounds like people are coming at him, and it's wrong. It's wrong. But like I said, I don't know enough of the details. But it looks like he was wrongly accused. And I didn't watch the video. I know there's a video. I've not watched any of it. So that's just how far removed I am from it. I like Nolan Smith, but not a 10, no. Not a 10. We got 870 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you do, hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. Sean Fitzpatrick says, just got in. Is anybody as tired of the CJ Gardner-Johnson crap as I am? Just sign somewhere. Just sign with the Eagles. I'm tired of it too. But, I mean, what is going on? It's got to be two things. One, and this is probably what it is based upon his tweet earlier. He's probably not getting the money he wants, and he's holding out, waiting to see if somebody's going to give him money. But I don't think that's going to happen. So I think the next best thing is I think you're going to see him sign on a one-year deal. That's what I think. Let's see. Unspoken Word said, it's worse than that for Carter. He was exhausted when they played OSU. Check the tape, out of shape and cramping. Yeah, that's not good. That's not. I mean, but they're talking about him being potentially the best player in the draft. So how do you have a guy that takes plays off and is tired all the time? How do these teams not see it? It's crazy what's going on. He's dropping fast though. I'll tell you that. Irvin was innocent. That's what I heard. I haven't seen it. They need to trade some of their picks this year and pick up picks for next year. Load up on 2024 draft after the old guys retire. 24 draft is method. Well, they already got like 12. I think they're going to have 12 picks so far in 2024 draft. And they don't have a bunch. They don't have a fourth. They don't have a fifth. They don't have a sixth this year. So I think they got a lot of picks next year. Matter of fact, I'm taking that second round pick because they got 2 2s next year, and I'm trading up this year. Probation's nothing. What does he got to do? Check in. Hello, how you doing? What does he got to do? Humble Philly Fit David Super Chat goes, I'll take Kansas at 10. He's a top 15 prospect. Me too. I like Kalijah. I think Kalijah Kansas with Jordan Davis would be great. Philly, Hurts fumbled the Eagles' best roster ever. Why do you think he can win it? What do you mean he fumbled it? What are you talking about? Hurts did everything. Hurts should have won the MVP in a loss. Hurts was fine. He had that one play where he fumbled, but they made up for it. We went into halftime with a 10-point lead. Let's see. Let me catch up. I'm so far behind. My eyes are itching. It's like my allergies are bothering me. Broderick David Super Chat goes, what wide receiver 3 are you leaning towards? There is none right now. There's nobody that stands out to me that I'm like, oh, I hope we get this guy. Everything to me is hinging on CJ Gardner-Johnson. I can't even think about anything else but that. I think you draft somebody. I think you could draft somebody or you could bring somebody in. But I'll tell you this, I probably just keep Quez Watkins and let him compete. You could always bring Pascal back, but you probably want somebody a little better. I don't know what they're going to do. Let's see. Fully is in on Bijan to Philly. Who, Cody? For looking at Zay Flowers, he gives me AB vibes. I'll check him out. Who just signed? Mark Cooper. Mark Cooper. CJ is an Eagle in 2023. I assume he's going to be. We're waiting for it to come down. Let's see here. No, I don't ban people. What did Texas Boy say? What did he say? Hold on, man. Why is this chat going so fast? I can't keep up with it. Joseph D's David Super Chat. He goes, you missed Dank Super Chat. I don't even know if I got to it yet. I'm so far behind. Here, hold on. Kev Smith, David Super Chat, man. He goes, Ian Book, clearly the second best quarterback in the NFC. There you go. My gosh, look how far behind I am. Ayo, David Super Chat. He goes, trade back to 15. Get Bijan and get Carter at 30. Get BG and Carter at 30. Carter, well, if he drops, I don't know if he would drop that far. Man, why is this so far behind? I can't catch up. Fly Eagles 17th ever Super Chat goes, I would trade back to 15, use some of my compensation, maybe a player, trade back up to 20 and get Bijan. I don't want to trade my 10th pick. I mean, you're talking about having a top 6 talent. Man. Dang for Super Chat. Here it is. I'm just so far behind. David Super Chat goes, look at who's picking in front of us. Then look at Davis and Dean and Philly. Carter did this on purpose to join his friends on Super Bowl. So he got fat on purpose. I like the conspiracy. I like it. That would be great. Maybe. I think if he clears, like if everything clears out, the Eagles will draft him at 10. Hot Rod via David Super Chat goes, love the Eagles. Give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Eagles 316. I am trying to catch up to this chat. So I am so far behind. Holy crap. Joseph did every Super Chat goes, you missed Stank Super Chat. I did get it. Man, I am really behind. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm catched up now. I'm sorry I fell way behind. You could sit in my chat. I don't care if people sit in my chat. It only helps me. You better have fun. You have to pay Lucy to... Nah. What are you talking about? What do you mean CJ is gone? Why is CJ gone? What are you talking about? Don't be doing that to me. Now, we still in play. Ryland David Super Chat goes, I hope you're doing well, 500. I hope we can bring CJ Gardner-Johnson back today. I agree with you about running back room. We aren't done yet. Love the idea of Bijan's an Eagle. I mean, can you imagine how scary that would be? And you would have him locked up for 5 years. You have a rookie running back for 5 years. We got 858 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. You know, my thought, I want to say this because I always keep seeing people say, is the Eagles chat, don't go in there. Or I even see a Cowboys chat, like, don't go in there. It's why are you in here? It's a Cowboys room or it's a Washington room or Giant room. Like, I think it's fun when you can like talk crap with each other, sometimes people overdo it, but I don't like to ban anybody. Rylan David Super Chat. He goes, hope you're doing 500. I hope we can bring CJ. I think I read that one, but thank you for Super Chat. A message from Golden Eagle? Where? Oh, Russia nuked Texas? Oh, God. Our running back room is not good, bro. I agree. AJ always up. We need another back. I think you get in the draft. I know people are gonna. I know that I'm in the minority on this. I know that most people don't agree with me, but I think the Eagles are going to take a running back early. I really do, and I really think the Eagles are going to be interested in Bijan Robinson. I really do. Yeah, CJ said he was being lowballed, but people are just assuming that's the Eagles. I'm sure that all the NFL teams he's talking to are coming back with lowball offers for him. I'm sure they are. And you know what's going to happen, right? It's going to push him to take a 1-year prove-it deal, and he's going to stay in Philly. I'll flip it the birds, man. David Super Chat. He goes, Eagles getting Jalen Carter 10 overall. Zeke and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson will be Eagles by tomorrow. Calling it a dingbat. Flipping the birds. Thank you for Super Chat. But wait, hold on. I can see the Jalen Carter thing. I can see the CJ Gardner-Johnson. The Zeke, you think Zeke is going to be an Eagle? Man, see, I would stay away from Zeke. One, I don't know what he has left. And two, he's a Cowboy. I can't. I don't know if I could get over that. But that's interesting. But I don't remember flipping the birds. You said that. Hurts is already better than Dak. He's already proved that he can win playoff games. Joseph said, if I like the channel and watch it, doesn't matter what team I like. That's right. So I get it. You guys go in there because you want to hear him trash the Eagles. He's just busting balls. He really loves the Eagles, I live Philly fan. Dave for Super Chat. Go stir the gravy. I'm stirring that gravy. I'm rolling them meatballs, man. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Jason said Barnett was sick in college. What did he have? The flu? I still think he has it. Thoughts on Derek Barnett? Me? Oh boy. Derek Barnett, I'm not a big fan. My most disliked video of all time on YouTube is my reaction to Derek Barnett being drafted. I don't know. I don't think he's that good. I know he's signed. I think we're stuck with him, but I would trade him if I can. I just can't see Zeke Elliott coming. I think the Eagles need a young back. I think they need a young guy like a Bijan Robinson. Can you imagine? Let's say, because Cowboy fans are all. I keep hearing Cowboy fans talk about drafting Bijan Robinson. What do they pick? 25 or 26? They're picking 26, I think. Can you imagine? They're at 26, right? The Giants picked before them. So I think it's Jacksonville 24, Giants 25, and then Dallas at 26. Can you imagine the Eagles trade up to 24 over the Cowboys and take Bijan Robinson? Do you know how pissed off Cowboy fans would be? Oh my God, it would be a better meltdown than what we got from Pizzle. Man, my eyes are really bothering me. My eyes red. The Kings of Zeke is done. I agree. CJ's not taking a 1-year deal. Well, listen, if he gets frustrated because he's not getting the money he wants on the market, that guys have been known to do that. Play 1-year prove-it deal. They're showing Bobby Wagner. On TV. Signing Penny screws on Henry. Yeah, I think so. I think once they sign Penny, then a free agent or a veteran running back was done. I do think it does lean towards them drafting a running back. Hopkins turned down the Cowboys. Is that true? No, Zeke will never be an Eagle. I don't know what he's got left. I really don't. Let's see. James says everybody's resigning because Jalen Hurts will end up with the most team-friendly deal in history. 10-year, $10 million. How efficient? 10 years, $10 million? That would be crazy. Caesar says, when are you going to do that Howie apology video? That's a great question. I am not doing that Howie apology video until at least he has another good draft. I was going to do it early, and I was thinking about it. And I was like, no, I need to stick with what I said. I said 3 years ago, 3 good drafts in a row, and he'll get it. So I'm going to stick with that because I don't want to jinx anything. Let me see here. Howie's not getting. No, Howie's going to. We're going to get CJ. I think tonight, by tonight, early tomorrow, I say CJ Gardner-Johnson is a Philadelphia Eagle. How many likes do we have in here? We got 309. Let's get the 500 Martyr Humping likes. Hit that like button. And I'm going to have to make a phone call for work really quick. So I know you guys don't want to hear it. But let me answer this, and then I'll play a little clip for you. Flipping the bird, Diver super chat. He goes, hey, at Takeem Hilton, if that's true, then Lord Brunson isn't a real Eagle fan. LB said he would love Zeke in Philly. What do you say about now? LB is the man. I love LB. He's definitely an Eagle fan. He thinks Zeke's got something left. I get where he's coming from. I do. I'm not sure that I think he does, but I respect his opinion on it. 03 David Super Chat goes, 500, you look mad stoned, bro. My eyes are itchy, man. Look at it. They're itchy. My nose is running. I got the window open. As soon as I open that window, man, it started bothering me. I get allergies out west. I do. Because I didn't grow up here, so everything like I'm sensitive to. If I go back east, my wife gets allergies and I don't. It's weird. KZ Tonic, a member for 26 months, a tinfoil dingbat. Shout out to you. He goes, with Sean Payton now coaching the Broncos, them talking to CJ Gardner-Johnson is making me a bit nervous, Leva. No, I get it. And like I said, Sean Payton always seems like he screws us over. You know? 500, what do you think? 5-year, $50 million guaranteed 30 up from, or 30 million, 5-year, 50. Man, I'm gonna say 4 years. Say 4 years, about 50 million. I'll say because I think he. What is the franchise tag was? What, 14 million? Yeah, you might be right. It might be like 44. I don't know if they'll sign him a 5-year deal. I don't know if he'll do a 5-year deal. If you're him, you don't want to sign super long where you don't get that last contract. No, he didn't. He didn't look good in the Bengal uniform. I hope we sign Jalen Hurts. Jalen's not going anywhere. Merck says 500. This is why you're the best streamer on here. Love you, Philly. Keep up the hard work and the consistent posts. I'll hop out of here. I want to stay, but got to get to work. Need CJ. Go Birds. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Very kind of you to say. Philly and Oz, what's going on? What is happening? I didn't see you in here, man. Oh, look, House Nelson's here, too. What's going on, House Nelson? Philadelphia Eagles will be the last in the division this Super Bowl hangover. Oh, come on. A Super Bowl hangover is real. But the way things are going, I think we'll be okay. Damn silly season. I love it. All right, let me do one thing real quick. I gotta do one. How many? We've been here an hour. I need to make a quick phone call, and I can't get out of it. So I'm gonna play this little clip, and then I'll be right back. Be there. Give me about a minute. Peace. I'll be right back. Hold on.
7 minutes and 8 seconds left to go. Ball on the 47, 3rd and 4. CD in motion. Dak is back. Little pressure. Interception.
Oh, can I get a big six? That's good. What the fuck?
Wow, we lost.
Oh my God.
So we're not going to the playoffs then? Was that what that means?
Yeah,
We just didn't clinch this week. Yeah.
Oh, we just didn't clinch this week. Oh, okay.
God dang it, Kellen Moore!
Hey, bro.
Kellen Moore!
Hey.
Dak.
Can I get a
Noah Brown.
Noah Brown.
Noah Brown. He's not good enough. I did think he was gonna get a catch there.
But he did score 2 touchdowns.
He's just not good enough, bro. Like
I got to see that play again.
Which I don't understand.
Pick
why,
six.
Which I don't understand why.
he dropped the fucking ball.
He dropped the ball.
Y'all, bro.
Noah Brown dropped it.
He dropped the ball.
Which why I don't understand why.
Prescott back to pass. He's looking, throws. Intercepted. Oh, intercepted. Return to 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. Game over. Jags win on a pick six. Prescott chokes again. Cowboys choke season. Wow. Cowboys got a 40 burger.
Play.
The officials are bad.
We had one
Yo,
more.
you gotta be motherfucking
You
kidding
gotta
me.
be kidding me. We have no time for one more play.
Look at this motherfucker
What are you doing?
running from
What
a.
are you doing?
To get off the field on third down.
What was that bullshit?
That is not right.
Kellen Moore, he's got to be better, man. He wasn't.
Oh, that's some bullshit. What was that? We had enough time for one more play.
Oh, this is the greatest draft. This is the greatest.
This is the best draft in so long. Holy shit.
This is the greatest night of my life.
Dallas still stinks.
Why is everybody saying A.J. Brown? Why is everybody saying A.J. Brown? Why is everybody saying A.J. Brown? Are you guys joking? Stop.
What happened?
Stop. Everybody's saying A.J. Brown. The Eagles are on the clock. What do you mean, A.J. Brown?
We talking
We
about?
got what do you mean we got A.J. Brown? Boy, if we get A.J. Brown, I'm going to go off. We traded for eight. No, we didn't.
Oh my freaking god! Oh my freaking god! Oh my freaking god!
Don't tell me. No,
Bro, they did it.
Don't do this.
Bro, I
Don't
think
do
they
this.
did
I
it.
don't believe it.
Bro, I think they did it.
No,
I think they did it. Yo, Howie Roseman just did something. Oh my god, bro, I think he did it. Yo, he did it. They just did it.
They traded the pick to the Titans. They didn't get A.J. Brown. What are these people talking about?
No, they
They traded the pick. No, they just traded pick.
No. Yeah, dude.
Holy shit.
I think Howie just pulled it off.
Confirmation of this shit.
I think Howie just pulled it off. I could.
Get confirmation, Joey.
All right,
Look
so
up here.
Adam Schefter said blockbuster trade. Titans are planning to trade wide receiver A.J. Brown to the Eagles. Sources tell ESPN. We get our weapon. We get our weapon.
Why you want everybody? You want everybody. We got A.J. Brown. We got A.J. Brown. We are badass.
Woo! Howie
Yes.
Roseman.
That is amazing.
Howie Roseman.
Yes. All those videos I hate. Eagles will never do it. Eat shit! Yeah! A.J.
Holy
Brown,
crap!
baby. Eagles trade picks 15, 124, 162. Was it the Houston for A.J. Brown? Yeah, baby! All right, sorry about that. Had to take care of something. We're technically still at work, so. North Country Kayak Fishing. That's Outer Banks territory, right? Ain't that territory? Welcome to Dingbat Nation, my man. Welcome to Dingbat Nation. And speaking of Dingbat Nation, let me say this. For channel members in Dingbat Nation tier, my main tier, I will be starting to release those Philly Reacts. Remember, I used to do those Philly Reacts. We're going to be doing those for channel members this year. So that should be starting sometime this week. Let me catch up. I think I missed some super chats. Let's see. If I missed anything, I apologize. Joseph, they were super chat. He goes, you've missed thanks, super chat. I think I got that one. Trying to catch up. Yeah. He was getting. I got that one. Let me see. I think we're good. Oh. Get that one. Get that one. Hey, David Super Chat goes, what year you did video by the pool? That's when I began to watch. I think that was, I want to say, I think 2019. I believe 2019. You a fraud. David Super Chat goes, hey, Philly, any word on who is the backup quarterback? Who is the quarterback? No word yet. There was talk about Brissett, Jacoby Brissett, but he signed with Washington. So as right now, nothing. So you go look at AJ's tweet. What does it say? And North Country Kayak Fishing. Thank you for joining Dingbat Nation. I will be in the Outer Banks in June, man. I can't wait. Some Black Ninja David Super Chat goes, we need to go and get Miles Jack. He just got released. Why did they release him? Is he okay? Let me see here. Man, I can't believe how many people are in here today. We got 725 people in here now. What is going on, everybody? All right, what does AJ's tweet say? Let's look it up. The enemy speaks kindly and holds a knife. That one? Who's he talking about? Mariota quarterback 2 could be, yeah, could totally be. AMHC says, once upon a time, Kevin Cobb was our franchise quarterback. I can't complain. Remember him? Yeah. Good times to be a Philly fan. Absolutely. McNabb Fab 5 says, I finally admit Robinson sounds like a great pick now that we're Man, nobody, I don't think anybody has given me more abuse than McNabb Fab 5 about running back. I'm serious. Like, I don't think I've heard the meanest comments have been McNabb Fab 5. And now he's coming along. Well, welcome. Welcome, my friend. Big dog is a mad dog, cause he knows the Giants always stand. The girl back and they drop down your door. Thank you very much. That's his pin tweet. It's like 2 below. Well, what is it though? Pump your brakes. I said might not. I don't understand. We might not need one today. Howie. Oh, there's a picture of feet. I don't know. What the heck am I looking at? Yes, we have to get Bijan Robinson. I'm telling you, draft 5. Draft 5. Draft 5. That's my slogan. Are we signing another back? Not that I know of. Here's a report saying Cowboys are looking to acquire wide receivers through free agency. I'm sure. Rod says, why can't folks see that Penny signing was to throw everyone off? It's going to be Bijan. I think there's a good chance it's going to be Bijan. I not at 10, but I think they're going to go for him. He was to add to the running back room. He's not the starter. I agree with you. Yeah, I've been hitting the gym. I've been trying to lose some weight. Is it showing? Marsha Epps perfect Raider. Yes. Draft 5. That's it. Is it true Miles got released? No, I don't think so. I disagree. I ain't even respond to that, Chris. AJ has been talking about different topics to calm the fans down, and someone was curious what it was going to be today, and he said he might not need one. Oh, gotcha. So meaning that something big is about to happen. Shane says, let's draft the running back. I always want to draft one knowing Miles. Well, I'll tell you what, on this channel, I talk a lot about it. I want to do the same thing. I want to draft the running back early. I think it's the right move. And there's a whole bunch of reasons why. Philly Talk Podcast, what's going on, my guy? Shout out to Philly Talk Podcast. Shout out to Mike. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Yeah, Denver's a mess. Billy Covington Jr. says 500. Hey, what's up, guy? Can you believe that all the changes that the NFC East is making and how all the teams are doing great? Can the NFC East get 4 of the 6 playoff spots this year? I mean, they technically could get 4. I don't think they will. Oh, we'll see. The question is who's? Do you still have Washington as the worst team because of the quarterback situation, or what? And do you think the Giants overtook the Dallas Cowboys? Those would be my 2 questions, because clearly the Eagles are still the best team in the division. What's the D-Hop rumor that he won't go to Dallas? I've been a huge supporter for 6 years of. Oh, I know, I love you. You know, just because you come at me or disagree, I don't take offense to it. I think it's perfectly great. You've just been the hardest critic of that, but I love you, and you're allowed to. That's the great thing about here, you know. Especially on my channel, you're allowed to disagree with me. You're allowed to even like bust my balls about it. I don't get mad or hurt or anything like that, you know, at all. So I appreciate the support. I'm just glad that you're coming around to my idea. AJ hitting good news. That's good. I expect CJ Gardner-Johnson back. I expect a defensive player at 10, and then I expect a big trade up for Bijan Robinson. We need another LeClaire bunt. Yes. Marcus, I've been great. How about you? Yeah, I mean, definitely draft Bijan. Could you imagine him on this team? I'm telling you, under Nick Sirianni, the Eagles, the 2 running backs that they have brought in, Sermon and Penny, they're both 5'11", 220, 215. Same size as Bijan Robinson. Joseph, Philly, you have me convinced a great running back will make this offense basically unstoppable. Robinson, a rookie contract, is a huge advantage. Grab your hungry running back while paying your top quarterback. Thank you. Yes, exactly. You know, because we see that the 3 of the 5, 3 of how many franchise tags there were running backs. So teams don't want to pay them the second contract, but they don't want to let them go because they know that they can't. They're too valuable. So, yeah, you get Bijan Robinson under contract for 5 years as a rookie, and he's as good as they're saying he's going to be behind the best offensive line football. Oh, my gosh. This team's going to win a Super Bowl. So you expect the Eagles to resign, or do you think other teams have better? I think the Eagles have the better chance to resign CJ. Bijan's a perfect fit. Ball control, 35 a game, and he can catch. He can catch out of the backfield. What's up with calling Epps Marsha? Eagles homegrown there, except 1 year in Minnesota. Hope he thrives out there personally. I hope he does too. But it was I forget which game it was. I just the way he was playing, he was playing like baby, like he was like complaining, like remember Jan and Brady Bunch? Marsha. That's why. Eagles won't get a big word for CJ. If he wants to go to Denver, then so be it. I'm not giving him up. I'm not giving him up. I don't think it'll be a bidding war. I really don't. Des, thank you for your friendly, more humble Eagles channel. On here, much love and many blessings. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to you. Let me check something here. Oh, I don't see anything. I see fake news here. I see some fake news in here. Yeah, Epps is on the Raiders. Absolutely. 5 right now. Wait till the thing is if we do lose him, at least we got Bradbury back. I mean, that was big in itself, you know. D-Hop said no to Parsons. That's funny. I could totally see DeAndre Hopkins in New York. New York needs a wide receiver. Yeah, we also got Slay back too. That's true. And I didn't expect to get Fletcher Cox back. That's good. I mean, the fact that they got those two corners is big. But I think CJ will end up being an Eagle. I really do. Bijan at 10 because someone will snag him unexpectedly and move Carter. Could be. It could be. I mean, if the Eagles like him that much and that's the only way you think you're going to be able to get him to do it. But I think if you could trade up to 15, I think you can get him. It really depends, you know. Parsons definitely wants to be an Eagle. So we got 787 people in the chat still. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, hit that like. More importantly, make sure you subscribe. Let's get over 500 likes before this is over. I will, once this is over, I will be probably, I don't know, maybe an hour or so, I will have another video out. So I have at least one more video, maybe two more tonight. I think the rest of the league is soured by CJ's anti-Gan tweet. They don't like that type of shit, but I do. But I do too. What I think it is that he's played safety 1 year. So I think maybe teams are reluctant because he's only played safety 1 year. He's not getting the money he wants. And that's a problem. And maybe that'll put him back in Philly for at least 1 more year. Philly, what do you think they need to do to help this? They definitely need a returner. First and foremost, I think you need a returner. You need somebody that has the ability to take a punt back or a kickoff back, you know? Man, I love hearing the people. Shout out to McNabb Fat 5 because I love hearing people coming along my way of thinking what Bijan Robinson. My thumb hurts. This thumb's all double jointed because I check Twitter so much. I keep refreshing that thing. I keep, yanking it. Pause. Hey, Philly, can you stream Sixers games? They got Bijan Robinson on TV. Draft 5. The problem with the Sixers is they come on at 4 o'clock my time. I'm not even home yet until like 5:30. On football, I always have to make arrangements to be able to get home even a little bit late. But I would love to. If I can get better time, or if I could ever do this full time, then I would definitely do it. And thank you for Super Chat. He goes, Lit City says, always tune in to 500 great content. Thank you, man. Shout out to you, man. Stay away from Jalen Carter. I think a lot of people are going to start thinking that same thing. I'll take Watkins over Aguilar. Gibbs is just as good as I like Gibbs too. I have no issues with Gibbs at all. That'd be fine. You probably could stay at 30 and get him. I have no problem with either one of those two guys. But I think it's important. I think the Eagles need to go after one of those two guys. I think get yourself a rookie running back on a 5-year deal, okay, and then use them. DJ Man says 5 reads all the comments, no. I try to read everything, but it's impossible. There was a time where I could go through everything. Now it's hard. Even the comment section. I go to answer comment, and it's like 150 comments, and it's like it'll take me 2 hours. I try to do the best I can though. If I ever get full time, I'll answer all of them all the time. Hey Phil, you think Trey's sermon will be used more heavily? I don't think so. I really don't know because they didn't even use them. I don't think they liked them. But I don't know. It's hard to say. I know. I look high. It's because of the allergies. I have allergies out here. I always get allergies. Ever since I came out and moved to California when I got married, I was like, I'm exposed to things I'm not used to, and I get itchy eyes, stuffy nose. It happens every year at this time, and then in the fall, even in the summer a little bit. Beans, member for 17 months, Dingbat Nation. Thank you so much for your support. He goes, what a move by Howie Roseman. Woo! I can't even do that again. Colin says, all I care about is CJ coming back and we can wrap up free. I agree. 500 got too many cats. Yeah, I got cats, but I'm not allergic. Oh, actually, these kind of cats, like, they're not the kind of people are allergic to, apparently. So if you have allergies, these cats won't bother you. But I'm not allergic to cats. Rob says, Bills, Giants, Cowboys are looking for running backs. We need to leap over these guys to get Bijan and Gibbs. These guys are game changer. But why? I understand the Bills, but why would the Giants and the Cowboys be looking to draft a running back when they got 2 guys franchised? It would seem like they have it would seem like they have other positions. No? McNabb Fat 5 said, I hope we aren't soft in the middle of our D line. Should we sign Joseph? I would try to sign Joseph or Sue. Yeah, I would. Why? That's a great question. And all I can say is because of a girl. The only reason was because of a girl. You know, I just didn't think I was going to be here as long as I've been. You have allergies? Yeah. Hypoallergic. Yeah, they're not hairless cats, but they're not the cats that give off the whatever, you hate cats. I wasn't a big cat fan until we got these cats. Now I like them. I still would like a dog someday. Jalen Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFC. Definitely the best in the NFC. One of the best in the NFL. So CJ agreed to a 5-year deal, just financial, not finalized. I haven't seen anything on that. Joseph was good, yeah. Julian Davis super chat. He goes, hi, King Dingbat. I know drafted Carter is scary, but do you think our veterans and culture can help him turn around? Yeah, I do. I think if they talk to him and they figure out what's going on, you know, it may all work out, you know. I have a feeling some of the stuff that happened with his pro day, I think it has the effects of, I think it's like the after effects of everything that happened in with the car and then the police. So, you know, I think he'll be all right. But I'm with you. I would. Let me see here. Rumor has it Philly does a live stream with his hat turned backwards. The Eagles will sign CJ. There we go. You feel like something big is coming for the Eagles. Pause. I agree. So I'm going to do about another couple minutes because I was supposed to be back at work at 12:35. So I have to go back. I will have a video coming out probably within the next few hours talking about some of the stuff we talked about today. I just have to edit. It's already filmed. I just got to edit it. Hurts by far is best quarterback in the NFC. Then you have guys like Cousins, Dak type quarterbacks. Yeah, who's the second best? Is it Stafford if he's healthy? Is it Geno Smith? Who would it be? Thank you, Ivory Green. Shout out to you. Carter has the talent but doesn't have conditioning. He is known for taking plays off. Yeah, well, that they're gonna have to figure that out, though. I mean, but can you make a guy stop doing that? That's the question. Can you motivate a guy to not do that? I was laughing at people when they said it was down. Oh yeah, that we're not making the play. Yeah, people panic too much. It's like we're like what, day 2 of free agency, and people were saying things like that. It's just crazy. Wouldn't worry about it. Oh, he's interviewing. I'll have to watch it. Fields on the I think the Bears are on the rise. Fields could have a very similar year to like what Hurts did. Maybe not as good, but he's got weapons now. He's very talented. Bears are going to win that division. Carter would be back with Davis. I think it would be good here. I think it'd be great. I agree. And especially if you have like Fletcher Cox for one more year to mentor him, that'd be great. Is it? I'll have to go listen to it. I'll have to go listen. He knows exactly what he's doing. I think he trolls you guys so hard because everybody gets upset. I don't think. You think Justin Fields sucks ass? I think he's very talented, actually. I think he's got a chance to be good. But we're going to find out. We'll find out a lot about him next year. Does Dan Troll, he's your friend. As far as I know, I mean, I the only time I really talk to Dan is on the show. You know, I'll get texts like to come on and stuff like that. But just I can tell he's a ball buster. So I think he does troll, yeah. I think Phil, you got to check out Brian Branch's safety to pair him with CJ would be insane. I actually will be doing a Philly Reacts for my channel memberships on him. He'll be one of the first guys. Him and Elijah Cansey. So if you're a channel member, you'll actually get to see that. Hurts get to the ball. Fields can't. Hurts doesn't give away every other possession. Fields does. But we'll see. We'll see how. I mean, I think Hurts is better. But we'll see how Fields does this year. Joe, he says, Philly, you are Howie. What are you doing at 10? You're standing pat, move up, move back, and grab more picks. Take Robinson at 10 or quarter. So here's what I would do. If Will Anderson falls to 5 by some remote chance, 5 or 6, I try to trade up for him. If he does not, I stay at 10. I am not trading back. I have no interest in trading back. So I'm staying at 10. And at 10, I don't know who I'm taking yet. But I'll tell you the guys that are in the running. Jalen Carter, Elijah Cansey, Weatherspoon, Gonzalez, and who else? There was somebody else. I can't remember who. And I'm taking probably one of those guys. Most likely one of the defensive linemen at 10. And then at 30, I'm taking my second round pick, maybe a guy like Quez Watkins or another pick. I'm going up, try to get up to like 15 or 16, and then I'm taking Bijan Robinson. So I'm coming out of this draft with like Carter and Bijan, Cansey and Bijan, something like that. That's what I'm doing. I seriously thought it was Calais Campbell, New York Giants. When I found out it was Paris, I was actually relieved. Yeah, oh yeah, Paris. That's who went there. Yeah. Sayamalu has been quiet. I haven't heard much of anything, which is surprising. You know. Yeah, Kaiser wiped to them the other day. All right, so Yeah. So, I mean, I want to thank everybody for joining me, though. I truly appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Oh, Eric, thank you for the super chat. Because CJ thinks he's getting low ball in the market. He probably is. Because teams are probably saying he's a 1-year safety. We don't know. But that may put him back with the Eagles on like a 1-year deal or something. You know, I think he's going to end up with the Eagles. No doubt about it. And thank you for the super chat. I will be back streaming again tomorrow, probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock my 1:32 Eastern, 10:30, 11 my time. Look for that. I will have a video out later today, probably in a few hours, and then maybe one tonight too. But I got to go because I got to go back to work. Until I can do this full time and I can make this a full-time job, I got to go back to work. I got to sneak around my boss so he doesn't say, took too long. I was watching. You took too long. He knows what I'm doing. He's probably laughing at me right now. But yeah, I better get going because it's almost 1. Jeez, I'm running late. I am going to get in trouble. But with that said, guys, I got to let you go. Thank you for watching, all the super chats, all the subscribers, all the OGs, channel members, all the trolls. Love you guys all. I will see you later, and we will do it again. Take care. I will talk to you later. Of course, don't be a dingbat. Remember, Howie Vision. We're all just living in it.
Time for one more play. We had one
Yo,
more.
you gotta be motherfucking
You
kidding
gotta
me.
be kidding me. We have no time for one more play.
Look at this motherfucker
What are you doing?
running from
What are you doing?
To get off the field on 3rd down.
What was that bullshit?
That is not right.
Kellen Moore, he's got to be better, man. He wasn't.
Oh, that's some bullshit. What was that? We had enough time for one more
He
play.
had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us.
But, you know, this is just
The brother screwed us.
You know, I'm upset, but
The brother screwed
it is what it
us.
is, man.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys games.
Yeah, you
The
literally.
brother screwed us. The brother screwed us.
It's going to end the way
We had an opportunity for one more play.
Craig Webster, welcome to Dingbat Nation, man. Thank you for joining. I didn't want to leave without saying thank you. Appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace. Now I gotta click end. I'm gonna end this, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here and go sneak into work. Bye.